In the last 10 years, Kilifi County has received more than 101.6 billion of our taxes. Only Nairobi, Turkana, Mandera, Nakuru, and Kakamega received more money than Kilifi in the last 10 years.
What do Kilifi executives have to show besides a 130 million mansion built for Amason Kingi and Gideon Mongaro? Just so they can live like small gods. Let's start with 66 million in revenue transfers unaccounted for. Money was sent to the county, but the county says it did not receive it. Then 214 million in cash was spent on maize and beans, without receipts, delivery records, and distribution logs. Then 12 million was transferred to local groups. Has absolutely no records. No criteria for selection, legal framework, names of recipients, or any other details. Then another 17 million was spent on boats without procurement records, ownership certificates, or distribution logs.
There is no way.
Records also show that 21.325 million in cash deposits are unaccounted for, out of 2.165 billion. Spent to acquire assets they could not account for 1.732 billion. No asset name, physical location, receipt, or ownership document is available. Apparently, the county set aside 231 million for cars and mortgages in a single year. 120 million for the governor and 111 million for the MCAs. Is devolution working for taxpayers or politicians? Please note, the county assembly costs taxpayers 963 million annually for 55 MCAs. That's approximately 18 million on each and every MCA.
So that they can splurge 287 million on travel, including 42 million in foreign travel. This brings the total cost of travel to 826 million in 3 years.
Considering that Kilifi's annual budget is 14.5 billion. 10 years after devolution, the county could only raise 254 million. That's 2% of the budget. Taxpayers can only see a severe case of greed and unmitigated selfishness at the crime scene that is Kilifi County government. There's also record of 1 billion in potentially made-up bills. Has anyone gone to jail?
Then there's 3.45 billion in outstanding bills, including 976 million without dates. Wait. Call the police.
The same Kilifi County only spent 412 million on the top 10 development activities out of its 14.5 billion budget. Meanwhile, county hospitals lack amenities such as ICU and CT scan, and patients are forced to share beds and buy their own medicine. It's not adding up. The man who oversaw the pilferage and wastage of close to 100 billion is today serving in the Senate. We rewarded him with more opportunities to fail us as current senator. Once again, is devolution working for taxpayers or politicians?